The noise is unbelievable. They really are turning up the volume levels here to make it as uncomfortable as possible for the Real Madrid players, Rob. And it's D-Day really, because from a possible 13-point lead it's down to 4 points, and Barcelona know exactly what they've got to do here.
Real Madrid to kick off. Don't go for an early cup of tea. Remember, they scored after 22 seconds when these sides played at the Bernabeu. A studious looking Jose Mourinho. A cool as always looking Pep Guardiola. That's on the outside. This is like the inside of a volcano. The referee tonight is officiating his 6th El Gran Clasico. He did actually take charge of the Copa del Rey final last year, so maybe the ref is a lucky omen for Real Madrid. Well, it's a collection of the world's costliest players against the world's most lauded players. Barcelona and Real Madrid, so often heroes and villains. So many matchups. Guardiola against Mourinho, Messi against Ronaldo. Which way will it go tonight? Now, is this going to be a problem for Barcelona? They have only one outfield player who's over the 6-foot mark. Pepe's up there. Cristiano Ronaldo gets ahead to the ball, and it needed a superb touch from Valdez.
Well, I'm with you. I do feel they have a problem. I've said it before. I think, you know, on set plays, certainly Barcelona are vulnerable, and Ronaldo's shown that. He's got up really, really well from the cross from Ozil and directed it. Came off, I think, Carlos Puyol as well. Come off cooling, and good save from Victor Valdez. That was looping underneath the crossbar.
Well, you see there's a line of them. Benzema coming in last. Pepe making a nuisance of himself. Cristiano Ronaldo standing on the penalty spot. It's Pepe's header this time. And I think that's going to be a non-so-secret weapon from Real Madrid.
Yeah, I'm looking there. It was Xavi who's actually marking Benzema. You know, he's quite short. Xavi's what, 5'8", and he's trying to mark Benzema on the edge of the box. So there are problems for him defensively when it comes to marking.
Ramos steps up. Feeds Ronaldo. Cue the boos. The flash of those orange boots tees it up brilliantly towards Benzema, but good defending by Thiago and Xavi and Barcelona. Move swiftly through Iniesta.
Roberts cut and thrust. Both sides are really having a go. He's onside, Benzema.
He's definitely onside. Draws Adriano. Creates the shooting opportunity. Another tidy save from Valdez.
Well, both sides are throwing caution to the wind and having a real go. Barcelona playing their style of football, playing from the back. You can see he's onside when the pass is made. I think it's Busquets is trying to get up, but he plays him on. That's the shot from Karim Benzema on target. Good save from Victor Valdez.
Messi falls at the first base, which is held by Karim Benzema. That's good on. That's Route 1 football, Barcelona style. Tello. Iniesta looking for the youngster Tello. Tello comes in from the wing. Great feet! Tremendous save once more from Casillas. And now there's offside.
Well, I'm trying to work out was the offside for the pass to Tello. Let's have a look. Yeah, it is. He's offside initially. But fantastic turn of pace from Tello and good skill to get the shot on target. And Iker Casillas didn't know it was offside, Rob. He still had to make the save.
Real Madrid have come here with a plan. Part of that plan is to silence the 98,000 supporters. Quarter of an hour gone, they've managed that. A little tension in the air. Valdez, who can't get there and claim it, and he gets it to second attempt. No, he doesn't! And Khedira gives Real Madrid the lead. Drops it from the Barcelona goalkeeper. And they prove to have a rather soft centre.
It's come from a set play, Rob. It's a free header at the far post. You'll see free header at the far post. The goalkeeper makes a good save, but doesn't hold on to it. And Sami Khedira is the first one to the rebound. Have a look. Far post, Victor Valdes comes. Pepe gets the header in it. Puyol could have maybe just swung and cleared it away, but he's looking for his goalkeeper. There's a great save, and Puyol stops it, but then Sami Khedira whips his left foot round and gets that all-important opening goal. Real Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, when there was a loose ball to be won, it came down to the grim determination of the German international, Sami Khedira.
Well, they have threatened, haven't they, Real Madrid? You have to say they put the pressure on. They haven't come just to defend, and they've got the opening goal. And that is brave of Jose Mourinho's side.
Thiago, Xavi. Lionel Messi hasn't got within 12 yards of goal so far. They've kept him at a very long distance. Great ball through. Xavi! Oh, so mightily close. Magic wand produced the pass from Lionel Messi.
Fabulous pass from Messi here. I can't believe Xavi's not hit the target. He's definitely onside. The hands have gone up, but he's onside, and he's put it wide of the mark. Is there a touch though from Iker Casillas? I'm not sure. It might have hit him. I think it might have hit Iker Casillas.
Well, that's what Iker Casillas was denying, and Barcelona were claiming. Tello. Good again, runs out. Is it too big a gain for the youngster who was playing last year in the B team? Actually loaned him out at one point.
That's a good point, Rob, and I think he's going to have to learn. Obviously it's a learning curve, but if he gets the ball in a further out position, maybe 30 or 40 yards from goal, that's when you can see the real pace on a one-on-one against Arbeloa.
Right on cue, the referee blows the half-time whistle. Well, it hasn't been spectacular. It's been a little bit of a grind. When it came down to there being a loose ball going in the penalty area, it was Sami Khedira that was quickest to react. It's a miserable night in the Camp Nou. It's a very miserable night for Barcelona, and it's a giant stride so far to claiming the title for Real Madrid. Half-time, it's Barcelona that are doing the moaning and the groaning. Messi hasn't expressed himself. We've seen little of Cristiano Ronaldo, the hero of the night so far. Sami Khedira, it's 1-0 to Real Madrid. Well, the rain in Spain is falling mainly on our game. A treacherous evening in Catalonia. But it's Real Madrid at the moment who are singing in the rain. Tonight could be the night that they really do put the championship beyond Barcelona. Barcelona have won the last two here at the Camp Nou. Real Madrid haven't actually scored in the last 3 years. Ronaldo. Busquets as well. This is Iniesta. Alves. Thiago thinks about the shot. There's it to Tello! Well, he'd beaten the defenders, he'd beaten the linesman for once, but he couldn't beat the goalkeeper.
Oh, Rob, it's a great chance once again, and the young man's done superbly well. The pass was superb. There's encouragement from Guardiola. Have a look at this pass coming up here. Thiago's pass, tell you, surely he can take a touch, Rob. He doesn't need to hit it first time. Take a touch and then stick in the back of the net. What an opportunity for the young man. Should have been 8 goals, shouldn't it, for the season?
Yeah, just 20 years of age. The rookie thrown into the biggest game, club game on the planet. Benzema lays it back. Ronaldo. Messi. The referee's not allowing Coentrao back on. They're still defending a player short. Now he says you can join the fun. Di Maria loses out to Iniesta. Messi. Thiago. Shoot is the cry from the supporters. He wants a shot, and it was, well, mightily close from Xavi.
Xavi's just whistled the far edge of the post. I think here it's very close. It's as close as they've come in the second half. At least they're having a shot, because that's what they haven't done enough of for me. They haven't had enough efforts at goal. I think Casillas had it covered, but you're right, it's Alexis Sanchez is coming on, Rob, and it's Xavi who's coming off. Right change for me, I think. I think Alexis Sanchez is a very important player now. His pace in behind the back four is going to be vital, and he's a great finisher.
Well, Alexis Sanchez did score at the Bernabeu in his first Clásico in La Liga. The €26 million signing from Udinese last summer. An exhausted Xavi sits down. I want to recover for the visit of Chelsea to this expansive Camp Nou in midweek. It was Iniesta to Puyol. A little tactical rejig from Barcelona. Ask Jerry to read that in a moment. Di Maria teases one. Puyol. Chance now for Real Madrid to come out of their defensive shackles. Xabi Alonso flies one well beyond the goal.
Well, Alexis went straight down the middle, Rob. He's gone right down the very middle, and it means Messi he's got a free roll, and Xavi, you can see the frustration with him here as he has this last shot, and it's whistled wide of the far post.
Well, Alexis whirls 9, and he's going to play centre forward. Now Messi. Brilliant from Messi. Wonderful from Messi. Iniesta for Sotello. And the referee gave the advantage. Wasn't taken twice, 3 times. Casillas. Oh, yes! Well, it wasn't a classic goal, but it's such an important goal in the outcome of La Liga. Alexis Sanchez comes on, and within seconds, maybe turns the game.
Oh, I thought he's brought something different, Rob. He's got at defenders. And again, the pressure finally told. 2 or 3 efforts at goal. Goalkeepers, players getting their bodies in the way. The ball fell kindly to Alexis Sanchez, and he's stuck in the back of the net. And that's exactly what they needed. This is a run. What a run from Messi. Little flick of the heel from Iniesta. Comes to Tello. Keeper saves it. There's bodies in the way. It's deflected. I think off Arbeloa. Falls kindly for Alexis Sanchez, and he sticks it in the back of the net.
Well, it's footballing pinball.
It's an equaliser. That's what you want.
And talk about inspired substitutions. It's given this place a lift. Iniesta. What it did, Jerry, as well, it gave the Real Madrid defenders something to think about, because they have to keep their eye on Alexis now, and that allowed Messi to express himself, and their reinforcements at the back were stretched.
Well, I said Alexis has gone down the middle, right up front, and then Messi went deeper, was able to pick the ball up and start running with it, which is when he's really dangerous. As you see the goal once again, took a deflection. The keeper's made 2 brilliant saves, 2 brilliant reflex saves there. And then it's fall kindly. Alexis sticks it in at the second attempt.
Well, it's a game that needs no hype. It's always eagerly anticipated. You can't get a ticket for love of money, and there's some people that paid thousands to travel from all corners of the world tonight.
Well, I think we're going to see Granero coming on next. Granero is warmed up, and he's stripped off, ready to go.
And Pedro for Barcelona as well, Jerry.
Both going for the wins. They're both looking to win it. Great ball.
Tello comes in from the wing. He'll get an assist in that goal. I was just about to say, you pay all of this money, you anticipate the game, and they're 2 of the scrappiest goals you're going to see all season.
Great ball.
Ronaldo, he's onside. He's beaten the defence. He draws Valdez. Cristiano Ronaldo with a platinum touch. And is that the goal that not just silences the Camp Nou, but silences Barcelona's chances in the championship?
Well, there's nothing strappy about that goal. What a fabulous work movement. Di Maria played his part on the counter-attack, and they've done it several times. And this time the final pass was brilliant to Ronaldo, and his touch was superb, and the finish was even better. What a goal. What a response to the equaliser from Alexis Sanchez.
Well, what a response to those that vote for Lionel Messi as the World Player of the Year. Clearly onside when the ball was played. A remarkable turn of pace from Ronaldo. The most acute of angles. And then the Cristiano Ronaldo goal, 54 of the season.
What a pass from Ozil as well. Wonderful pass. That's a finish you want. That is a fantastic goal. Brilliant goal.
Silencio, por favor.
Well, the subs has been made, Rob. It's Granero's come on, and it's Di Maria who's gone off. And he really has put in a shift, Di Maria. He's worked his socks off. And back to the drawing board for Pep Guardiola in Barcelona. Well, enter Ronaldo, who's been in great form. Free kicks there. In the last 2 weeks, he's got 3 that I can recall, Rob, direct from free kicks.
Is it the final dagger in the heart of Barcelona? Well, I'm not sure whether he meant that intentionally. Putting it into, I think it was about Rosette, I think, as well, yeah.
Oh, mistake.
Now Barcelona struggling at the moment to get out around half of the field. Higuain crosses the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. That really could have been humiliation for Barcelona.
Oh, it was a half a chance. Brilliant play from Real Madrid. Still hungry on the counter-attack. And here's Andres Iniesta with... There can't be many chances left for them.
Well, they know it now. The game is beyond them. Not mathematically the title beyond them, but they're looking doomed. And there'll be mass celebrations in the capital tonight. And that is it. Real Madrid have won at the Camp Nou. And it does appear that the title is heading back to Madrid. 4 games to go. A 7-point lead of La Liga. And Cristiano Ronaldo is the hero. Alexis Sanchez came on. He equalled it within 2.5 minutes. Cristiano Ronaldo, right place, right time. They're always going to celebrate winning at the Camp Nou, but this has an extra edge, Jim.
It has an extra edge, Rob. It went from 10 points down to 4 points. Barcelona win this, they're within 1 point. There's a lot of tough games ahead for both sides, but Real Madrid have done the unthinkable. They've come to the Nou Camp and they beat Barcelona in their own backyard. That's just ahead of Chelsea coming here in the Champions League, which sets it up nicely for the Chelsea boys, and they'll think if Real Madrid can do it, so can we. So it's a massive blow for Pep Guardiola and his players, and they've only really got the Cup final and the Champions League left to go for now this season. For me, it's all over.
Well, there have been some grand Clásicos over the years, but this is one which is going to live long in the memory of Real Madrid. Of course, the last few years they've come here, they've been outsmarted. They haven't conceded a goal, Barcelona, in 3 years against Real Madrid. Tonight they conceded 2. Barca had won the last 2, but is the Barcelona dynasty over?
Well, that's what you have to ask. That's the question. And do you know what? Ronaldo has definitely come out of the shadow of Lionel Messi. He's overshadowed Messi tonight. He was absolutely superb.
Well, they celebrate beating Barcelona. They're now aiming for the double of La Liga and the Champions League. The bad news for Chelsea, of course, is that Barcelona's chances of silverware this season depend on the Copa del Rey at the end of the season and getting to the Champions League final. Final score here tonight: Barcelona 1, Real Madrid 2.